I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is PsychHacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the topic of today's short talk is danger and uncertainty. So this isn't a perspective you're likely to hear all that often, but it's one that I found quite useful in my own life and one that I often discuss with my clients, which is that a life that is entirely free of danger and uncertainty is lacking. If you arrive at a state where you have everything that you want exactly the way that you want it, there's often the sense that something is missing. And it can be very hard to put your finger on just what that something is because on the surface, everything looks ideal. To counteract this feeling, I found that there's something really useful in incorporating what I call responsible danger and predictable uncertainty into my life. Responsible danger and predictable uncertainty. Let's look at each one in turn. It's important to take responsible risks. And this is because the absence of risk is itself risky. The absence of risk increases fragility and complacency and decreases opportunity and growth. There is no such thing as a completely riskless decision. And so it's important to be intentional about choosing what dangers we believe are worth exposing ourselves to, as opposed to trying to avoid them entirely. Being willing to cross the threshold of danger in a responsible fashion allows you to sharpen your edge and to tolerate more discomfort and pain, which tends to make your life easier in the long run. Danger also helps you see who you really are and what you're actually capable of. For me, I cross the threshold of danger on my solo trips into the wilderness, among other things. And these experiences allow me to know myself in ways I just wouldn't be able to when I'm in the midst of comfort and security. And for that reason, these experiences are very valuable to me. The second thing to consider is predictable uncertainty. Now, why is this helpful? Well, if all you ever do is what you choose to do, then you will likely only be exposed to more of the same. This is the same selection bias that tends to create echo chambers on social media platforms. It's important to introduce randomness or unpredictability into your life because it exposes you to ideas or experiences that might be very beneficial to you, but that you would never choose of your own volition. Unpredictability also injects novelty, which is a psychological need, into your life, and creates opportunities for growth, which facilitate self-actualization, the apex of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So, what might this look like? Planned uncertainty could be closing your eyes, putting your finger on a map, and going to that place to explore. Or it could be adopting someone else's recommendations for a course of action, which is kind of a curated approach to predictable uncertainty. For instance, I'm currently making my way through the Penguin Books Great Ideas series. Everything I've read so far has been thought-provoking, and many of the books are ones I would never think to pick up and read on my own. Creating space for opportunities like this broadens your perspective and enriches your personality. Something to consider. Please like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and see the About tab for more information on donations and consultations. Thanks for listening.